Let's talk about Inbox Zero. What is it? Basically, it's a productivity philosophy amidst a sea of productivity philosophies, I'll admit, that has really helped me streamline a thing that, frankly, I don't like to do email. And it's a necessary part of all of our lives, and yet we probably want to spend as little time as possible doing it, right? So, again, I showed you where the resources are for this slideshow, and you can hear the long version of this and hear a different person, much smarter than me, explain this. But I'm going to try and give this to you in about 4.5 minutes. Basically, email is thrown at you at some point in your life, and no one really taught anyone how to use it. You just had email, and then you started using it. And the problem is most people don't have a system behind it. And even something as simple as a toilet paper roll on a hook is a system. In fact, it's a really simple system. So I'm going to talk to you about this system. And again, you can look through all these slides and see a longer presentation on your own. But remember that an email inbox is named after this wooden thing right here, an inbox. What it's supposed to be is work you have to do, file, acknowledge, or hand it to someone else. But in reality, for you to be done with your job, that inbox should be empty. And I think that's the part that gets missed when we think of our inbox in email. Now, I don't want to fight with anybody who, you have been the person in your organization, in your past job, in some previous life, where you found the email from 4 years ago that saves everybody time, money, stress, lawsuits, headaches, whatever. And that may have led you to think that you need to be an email hoarder. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I'm an email hoarder as well, but I keep my hoard organized. And Inbox Zero can satisfy the person who wants to never see an email again, and can satisfy the hoarder, and can reconcile both of those styles together. Basically, what's going to happen is that you're going to convert any email you get to an action. And here are the 5 actions: delete, delegate, respond, defer, do. I love this list because it's so simple, and it's given to you from the top to bottom, from the thing that'll take you the least amount of time, delete, to the thing that'll take you the most amount of time, the thing you actually have to go do. After finishing each one of these actions, though, if that email doesn't represent one of these actions anymore, if it's in the past, if it's something you've done, you should delete or archive it. And we'll talk about that because that's where you have to rethink your inbox. I want to give you a quick metaphor. Even though working is kind of changing, and some people are working from home part-time, flex time, half-time, full-time now, everybody's got a space they consider their desk. And it might just be a coffee table, it might be a full desk, but I want you to think about a bunch of file folders strewn around on your desk. And I want you to think, is that organized? Or where do those file folders belong? They probably belong in a file cabinet, not strewn all over your desk. And think about your inbox as your desktop and the archive as your file folder. We'll talk about that in the next video, but I'm just going top level here. Remember that each email gets an action: delete, delegate, respond, defer, do. And we'll talk more after the next video.